Welcome to Local Legends with Jess, the Arizona edition. I'm Jessica Benevento, your mortgage matchmaker, opening doors with ease and bringing you the stories behind Arizona's most inspiring people. From best-selling authors and elite athletes to business badasses making moves across the valley. These are the local legends shaping our communities. Get the inside scoop, real talk, and powerful conversations you won't hear anywhere else. Local Legends with Jess, where Arizona's stories connect. All right, welcome back to Local Legends here with Jess, the Arizona edition, and I have such a special guest on, Mr. Craig. Craig, thank you for being on here.
Well, it's great to be here.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
Craig, I'm going to jump right to this.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you and Michelle came over not too long ago, your wife, Michelle.
Yep. She's the one you should have on. She's the wild one.
Oh, she's definitely wild. She'll be on here soon. And my father-in-law, who truly, I mean, unless he thinks maybe he could sleep with them or they bring some kind of something to he really doesn't speak to, like he really, when I have friends over, unless, again, he really doesn't care. And I remember the look of his face when someone said, hey, he was a two-time All-American golfer at Ohio State. He got right up. He went beeline right to you, and he was in your ear. You were like, holy shit. And it was just so hysterical to watch because his demeanor completely changed.
I thought you were going to say he wanted to sleep with you.
No, he probably did. Right. Well, and he probably would have wanted to sleep with your wife, but you were there. So he won't mess with guys. He won't mess with women when their husbands are there.
Uh-huh.
So that, and again, the whole golf thing is new in my household. I mean, my son and husband, or my husband and...
But your son's really getting into it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, ooh, I need to talk to Craig because he's really getting into it. So now, like my husband and Pop would always play. I could give a shit. When they come home and they talk about, I don't care. But now my son's involved. It's a different story, right?
Well, he was asking, just by the way, he was asking all the right questions. So, he might have the mind for it. He might have
my son?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Absolutely.
When they say someone has a golf bug, like, how did that, and I'm going to talk about other things because you are a Renaissance man, but let's start with the golf because now my husband, the other day when I was like, all right, Craig's coming in, I'm interviewing Craig, and he's like, you got to hit on the two-time All-American. I'm like, what does that mean? I mean, I'm an idiot. I don't
think you're an idiot.
He goes, this is what he told me. He goes, well, in college, they give you about 150 yards and there's someone standing with a bucket on their head. And if he gets the ball in, he's All-American. And I thought he was serious. And I was like, really? Crazy? Like, you're an idiot. Look it up. So
that's not exactly the criteria. I'll have to check.
So going back, first off, tell me a little bit about you, Craig. You're beautiful Canadian man who kind of looks like Dean Martin. You're a stud.
Dean Martin?
Yes. Tell me. Tell me all about you.
Well, I grew up in Canada.
Okay.
And my dad was a teacher, but he was also a very good golfer. We had like a quintessential father-son relationship where he'd teach me how to play, and we'd play golf all the time. And then, I started playing tournaments, and I was playing quite a few different sports, but it just turned out that I had some talent for golf beyond the other sports. And so I started playing tournaments. Actually, I won my first small tournament as a juvenile. So that's basically 16 and under. I shot 78.
Okay.
And nowadays that wouldn't win a tournament as a 16-year-old. But back then it was, the game was quite different.
Yeah.
So I won that tournament, and then I just started getting better and better, and I was obsessed. Like, my friends basically knew that in the summer they weren't going to see me. I was just gone, It was like I didn't exist. So I would hit balls constantly. So I had an extreme work ethic,
Yeah.
And I had a bit of natural talent for it. So I started winning tournaments. And then at the age of 18, as a junior, I won the Quebec Amateur. Quebec is the province I'm from.
Okay.
So I won the Quebec amateur and the junior in the same year, which means like the amateur is kind of the open division, any age,
Right.
other than professionals. So I won that and the Quebec junior in the same year, which was pretty rare. And then the coach from Ohio State started recruiting me, and I finished 9th at the Canadian amateur, and the rest is history. I ended up going to Ohio State and
Right.
having a decent career there. And then when I finished my amateur career, I actually won the Canadian amateur, which is our national amateur championship.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool because I won it at the same course that I had won my first tournament that I ever played in.
That's wild.
So it was kind of neat. It was a nice bookends to
Right.
the amateur career. So,
Right.
and then I turned professional after school.
Okay.
And
Did you go to school for 4 years at Ohio?
I graduated in 3.5.
Okay.
I had
Would, Craig.
no. That sounded like bragging.
No, you're the best.
But I got lucky because I tested out of a bunch of hours of French because Quebec is a French area. So
Okay.
I was pretty decent in French at the time.
Je m'appelle Jessica.
Oui, c'est vrai. Je m'appelle.
Well, that's it. Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That's all I got.
The end of
Pictures. Yep.
Yeah, so I turned professional, and my first few years were decent. I had some top 10s on what's now called the Corn Ferry Tour.
Okay.
And I played some PGA Tour events, and I won on the Canadian Tour, but I never really kind of got to the level that I thought I should have, but I got to travel a lot, and it was interesting.
Okay.
I'd never give it back, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
So what was can you tell me what All-American means? I mean, that sounds like a big fucking deal and you won it twice. So I need to know. I know it's not a line derived to someone's.
No, it's basically, there's a committee and it's based on your results.
Yeah.
It's not winning a specific tournament. It's just consistent results. But I was academic All-American at the same time. So that I'm kind of proud of. I was the first golfer at Ohio State to be academic All-American and athletic All-American in consecutive years. So that was kind of cool.
Craig, you're a badass. All right. My husband wants me to call him because he has a question for you.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Here we go. I don't think it's.
He's a character.
He is such a character. I had him on here and he was pretty funny. I put him. Hi, I'm sitting here with Mr. Craig. Jason, you're live on here.
Hey, okay, I forgot I wanted me to ask a question.
Yeah, no, you wanted to ask him a question.
I did. Craig, how you doing, buddy?
Hold on. Just so you know, Craig is not just a 2-time All-American golfer at Ohio State. He also, the same year he won the first All-America, he had academic All-American as well. Fucking badass. God, I love Craig.
He's a stud. He's the jack of little tr-
I know. All right, ask him the question.
So here's my question, Craig.
Yep.
So my son Michael's getting into golf. He's actually obsessed with it now. And I'm a golfer that has been playing for a while. You are at a level that most people can only dream and wish. How do you go from getting a double bogey or maybe a bogey when it matters, and then shutting that down and starting fresh on the next hole so you don't carry over that anxiety or anger?
And you know what? That's the absolute key to the game. And when I was younger, I was much better at that. Like,
Really?
basically, because you have to leave the bad swings
Yeah.
on the last hole and refocus. But normally that's about routine. Like if you have a routine for each shot,
Yes.
follow every single time.
Okay.
And then you're less, you're judging yourself less on your results and more about how you go through your routine.
Got it. Okay.
So whatever that routine is,
Routine too, right? Routine calms your nerves down too because your body's used to doing the same thing.
that's exactly right. So you do that every single time, and then that becomes what you judge yourself on rather than where the ball
I
went.
like that.
And then in the long run, you'll definitely get much better results if you do that consistently.
So that's what you did, the routine.
That's what I did when I was playing well.
Yeah.
If I wasn't playing well, I would throw a club and get
Right.
enraged.
Yeah.
So, I've been on both ends of that spectrum. And when I was winning tournaments, it was definitely focus on routine,
Right.
controlling emotions.
Okay.
It's a mental game. people always say it's all mental, but it's actually very much emotional too.
Emotion. Yeah, totally.
You have to control your rage and your sadness.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions, Jay?
I think that was really well said, and I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And I think, just want to give you a compliment. Right? Anytime you walk in the room, you make it a better place, buddy.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. All right. We need to get out there with your boy. We need to play some golf.
Yes.
Yeah, he would love that.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good lunch.
All right, bye.
Bye. Right. Good best. Okay. So then.
This is a nice boost to the ego, this show. I need to be on this.
Well, you're a local legend. I mean, really, I only have good people on here, Craig.
Only that.
Okay, so golf, what was the ending? Like, what was the, okay, I'm not going to keep going?
Well, for me, when I was younger, I played very artistically. You know, it was all feel and stuff. And then when I started getting into technique, that kind of actually set me back. So it was like paralysis by analysis.
Yes.
So I got to about 36, 37, and I wasn't making any money, and it was time for a change.
Yeah.
So I went completely the other way. I got out of the industry entirely and
okay.
And I ended up moving to Arizona, and I started a coffee shop with a friend of mine.
Okay.
And that was sort of a new era in my life.
Yeah.
I did coffee, and I did some, modeling, and I did some different things. Music was really, the love of my life. So,
okay.
it was kind of the next era.
Right.
I ended up, so we had a couple coffee shops, one in Scottsdale, one in Phoenix. And I got to record some music in LA, like my own original songs.
Yeah.
And that was a great experience.
So cool. How did you do that? Because I saw not many people, Craig, have music videos. I mean, that's insane. Okay.
You love my cheesy music.
I love your music videos. How did that happen? Like, was the music thing always kind of a thing you did, a little hobby, or?
Always. So it was something I used to relax me.
Yeah.
When I was playing professional golf, I'd go home and play guitar.
Okay.
Piano or whatever.
Are you self-taught? Did you get lessons?
Self-taught, but where I was from in Montreal, all my buddies were musicians. So anytime we were at a party, it was like 10 guys could play the guitar and sing, and it was always a jam and that kind of thing. It was really fun.
Yeah.
And my father, again, was a big influence there. When I was younger, he had a group of guys. He played the dobro, which is basically a slide guitar that you play on your lap.
Oh.
You'd recognize. I can't describe the sound, but you would recognize it.
Okay.
And I remember one night we were in Morin Heights, which is basically a ski resort, and he had these 10 guys. They're playing music in this cottage, and it was so beautiful. And that's when I fell in love with music and knew that I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
At least on the side.
Right.
And so all those years when I was playing golf, I was kind of playing and writing music on the side for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then I lived in Austin for a while, and that was a real music hub.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, cool thing happened in Austin, and this is one of my regrets. So I used to do open mic nights at Willie Nelson's Road Managers Bar.
Okay.
The guy's his name was Pootie. He was like a classic Southern stereotype. Great guy. And they had a house band at this Pootie's, right? But since it's connected to Willie Nelson, it was all the players were they played with Merle Haggard and they toured with Willie and they toured with all these guys. So they were absolute pros, like legends.
Yeah.
And I got it. He called me up on stage with the house band, and I did a couple of songs. And when I got off, he said, "Hey, listen, if you ever want help with your music career, just call me, talk to me." And I didn't do it because I was playing golf at the time, and it was near to the end of my career. I just regret not kind of taking it.
Yeah, making that phone call. You never know.
Yeah. I should have done that. But
right.
Anyway.
So where'd the music video come from? You're in Austin playing, and then you're LA. Where's LA come in?
Well, LA was after. So that happened when it was during my golf career.
Oh, that's right.
After I started I felt like golf was done, and then maybe I could start doing some music because that was another love. And I was like, time's running out. And I was already 37 and it's kind of a young man's game. And then I met a gentleman, Larry Rickman, at my coffee shop actually. And he said, I have a studio in LA. And I went out there thinking, oh, it's probably just like a crappy little studio. I walk in, it is this beautiful, like it used to be Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young studio. It was incredible. And so I got to record some songs out there. And that was really neat. And then at one point, that gentleman, Larry, his daughter was getting married and he asked me to write a song for her wedding. Yeah, it was amazing. So we were writing the song and Shelley Yakis came in and engineered the vocals. And he previously had done like John Lennon and Tom Petty and all these guys. So it was like a little experience. Like I did nothing in music really. You know what I mean?
That's pretty damn cool.
But I got to have a couple little experiences like that that gave me a taste for, what it was all about. So that was really fun. It was exciting. And I still enjoy writing and, I just don't do it as much because I'm in finance now. And it's a different era 3.
Okay. So the music now, there's acting in there too because finance is last.
That's true.
Okay. The acting.
Yeah.
Because I remember, was it last year you were in Florida?
Yeah.
Because we were
shooting some scenes to a new movie. Yeah.
Did it come out yet?
It hasn't yet.
Okay.
So
tell us about your acting career because that's also so exciting.
Well, so I'm on the board of a charity called Movies Making a Difference.
Okay.
So the charity essentially produces movies and all the proceeds go to saving kids from sex trafficking and various situations like that, cults. And so we don't just raise awareness. We actually do I don't do the difficult work, but the charity goes in and pulls these kids out of these situations. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a woman named Diana Davis.
Okay.
She does it. And that's still an active charity. And, if anyone wants to get involved in that or support that in any way, like, please get in touch. But we do produce movies and I get to be in the movies. And I've done a couple other ones outside the charity, but it's interesting. It's funny. I always play, like, everyone says I'm such a nice guy. I always play the villain.
I know, which is wild. I remember Michelle was like, were you just like this grimy, like, attorney or something, right?
It's
like
a terrible, grimy attorney.
Yeah.
Always a villain. And in this one, I'm actually a sex trafficker. Like, I'm the guy.
Gosh, that's right.
The worst.
Oh, were you
the
like...
The next one, I'm just straight murderer.
You are, right. It's only going to get worse from there, right? That's amazing. Now, is there another one coming up that you know of? They do it once a year?
Well, once every couple of years.
Okay.
But, the next one's coming out. It'll probably be out by this fall.
Okay.
Or so. It's called, what's it called? Carmelita. Sorry, it's been a while since I shot the scenes. So it's more about the southern border and someone who gets sex trafficked. I won't give too much away, but the last one was about Colorado City and the FLDS.
Mm-hmm.
And basically I played a pretty sleazy lawyer in that one. So, the movies is one thing, and that's a fun part, but I build the website and kind of do the digital assets.
Oh, okay.
For the charity, and that's why I'm on the board. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
You're such a badass. Okay, so now where does finance come in here? Golf, acting.
Well,
did you strip it all?
Yeah, no, throughout the whole thing. I thought that was part of the show. Do I?
At the end, there's 5 minutes left. You do your thing. That's kind of a pole behind you. You can do what you want.
Yeah, that would ruin your show. So basically the coffee, I'd been in that for 8 years or something, and it had run its course.
Okay.
It was COVID, and I was tired of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was interesting while lasted, but it was time. And I have a friend. I had a friend at the time, still my friend and my boss, Steph. And he runs the rates desk at a broker dealer out of Manhattan.
Okay.
And he just thought I'd be good at it.
Yeah.
So, I went through the exams, Series 7, 65, 63. And now I work for a broker dealer and also an advisor out of Manhattan. And
nice.
we have funds and we trade stocks and all those things. I do more kind of operations, compliance type thing. But
Okay.
yeah.
So cool.
So that's what it's
So different.
totally different.
Are you working from home or do you have to go in the office?
Well, from home.
Okay.
The office is in New York. So I go back and forth on occasion, but yeah, mostly from home.
All right. What's your next adventure? You're not going to end in finance. I can't see it happening.
Well, interestingly, about a year ago, I wrote a golf script.
Okay.
Yeah. So a script about a professional, kind of quasi about my life.
Yeah.
I mean, super exaggerated, but I would love at some point to be able to actually produce that movie. I don't know. I have to raise the money. I mean, there's a lot of steps,
Right.
but
Shit.
that would be fun.
Ah, that would be insane.
That's kind of one of my side projects, and I'm still playing golf on the side.
Right.
So always trying to, keep it interesting.
Now, with golf at this age, could you go into professional golf? Like,
Well,
can you?
There's a senior tour.
Oh, that's
And I
right.
just turned 50. So
Okay.
I'm like one of the young guys for
When's the senior
that.
tour? I mean, senior tour is what? What's the age cutoff?
It starts at 50 and then just till whatever. But it's not like I could. The guys on the Champions Tour, which is the official senior tour, right? That's kind of a closed shop for guys that had really good professional, like PGA Tour careers.
Yeah.
It's hard to get on that, but I can play little tournaments or try to qualify for those events. And
Okay.
that's something I might do in my spare time, but I'm pretty squarely focused on finance as my career.
Right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I know I keep going back to golf, but if you went to a tournament, is there money? Like, are you playing for money? I mean, is that the point of tournaments?
Yeah. If you can get in
Right.
the event, and yeah, absolutely.
Do you have to pay to play? Like, do you have to pay to enter it?
It depends. Yeah, it depends what you're playing. If you're playing, like, let's say you're playing a state open,
Yeah.
or something like that, where it's not sanctioned by the PGA Tour, you pay $800 and you can win 15 grand or so. So
Okay. Yeah.
it's kind of that, but you have to win, and the guys are good.
Right. Right.
And I haven't competed. I've competed twice in like 12 years. So, I mean, it's not like my game is sharp or anything, but I'm strong for my age. You know what I mean? I hit the ball far for my age. So there would be some advantages, but I would definitely have to like practice.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Craig, you're the best.
Nah.
You're my
man.
legend. This is why you're on here.
Well, it's great to be here. This is really cool.
I know.
Yeah.
So when you end up making your movie,
Yeah.
because it's going to happen, because I feel like you're definitely a man that says something and does it.
Well, I'm going to try.
Yeah. Well, I'm holding you accountable. So is the audience here. I'd like to be part of it in some way, even if I'm an extra.
Oh, you're in.
Really.
Maybe I can add a little like podcast scene in. We'll do it right here.
Done.
Film the filming.
I love it. Yay. All right. Well, this is a wrap. I appreciate you. Thank you for being on here. You are a local legend.
Well, I appreciate it. This has been great. Really
Thank you,
enjoyed
Craig.
it.
Good luck to everything.
Thank you.
In everything.
And you.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.